How's it going, everybody? Wildman Wes here.
And I'm Epic.
And welcome to day 17 of What's Your Poison's 24 Beers of Christmas. Whew! Last episode, man, that was nice.
That was pretty nice. That was a nice beer.
I liked it.
So let's focus on how good this beer is going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk about a movie also after this that is extremely close to my heart. But first, let's drink a beer. What do we got? Oh, Rocket Queen from Will County Brewing.
All right,
I'm very familiar with these guys. Jamie, shout out. Jamie's the head brewer over there, owner-operator over at Will County Brewing. Great guy. Rocket Queen is a fantastic double dry hopped IPA. Ooh. So it's going to smell and it's going to taste a little hoppy.
It's going to be dank.
I mean, let's see.
It looks like the greenest of the green and the stickiest of the icky.
The green, the ickiest of the icky. Point being is that this is a fantastic IPA. These guys make this year round. It is a fantastic option. I have not seen this label on their can before, so Rocket Queen, fantastic job.
That's beautiful.
This looks really cool. It's super simple. Tells you what you're looking for. Gives you exactly the description you're looking for.
I love the hop artwork.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know what?
It's because like it says, double dry hop IPA.
It's becoming more and more popular, where some people used to think that this was an artichoke, but it's actually a hop. So now
the lightweights might choke on the art of this beer.
Correct. Anywho, so Rocket Queen IPA. I'm really excited for you to have this. I've had this fresh off the tap shortly after they opened. So I definitely know what kind of
quality.
I definitely know what kind of quality.
Well, pour us some IPA back.
So here we go. Yes, I think you're gonna, as an IPA lover, my friend, you are going to enjoy this. You really are.
I'm loving the haze.
Absolutely, yep.
Can't even see through it.
Rocket Queen, fantastic IPA.
Oh,
that smells dank. That is dank. It's on the nose, you get it, it goes into your soul, you smell it. Now that is the dry hop, the double dry hop right there. That is really what's getting your attention there. Because what they do is that they filter the beer through more hops to give it more of a hop aroma, not necessarily flavor, because the beer itself already has a pretty good hop flavor. So, sir.
It smells like a hard orange juice.
Jingle jangle, Merry Christmas.
Jangle. Oh, amen.
That is fun. That's like as satisfying as, you know, a carpet cleaner, and you're just pulling it back and you're like, ooh, look at that clean carpet. That's how that feels right there. I don't know, maybe you guys don't understand that, but there's not many things that are more satisfying than that. Except sex.
You got a point.
Got a point. Point being, clean carpets and sex are the only things that beat this. This is fantastic beer. Really super clean. Like really nice flavor. You got a little hazy gold orange color in there.
For being,
a little bit.
For being double dry hop.
You smell so much on the nose. And that really is just telling your brain to be like,
get ready for the funk, right? You know, you get ready for the funk.
This is what happens. And then you drink it and you're just like, oh, it's a party. This is a party.
And then because it's a party, this one I believe is naughty.
I agree 100%. That is naughty. So naughty it makes you twist your nipples. So that's where I'm going.
With your fingers or clamps, man?
I don't know yet.
Your fingers on the clamps. Get the clamps!
Multitask, motherfucker!
Point being, fantastic brew. 100%. This is a go-to. If it's on tap, you get it. 100%.
So definitely naughty.
Definitely naughty.
After dropping them method bombs, you know, hey, we ain't talking about a movie that's near and dear to your heart. Let's bring it back to the family in a little way. The family of the adults, the adult table now, but you know.
The movie we're going to talk about today is a classic among most families, but with a little twist. If you are familiar with A Christmas Carol, we're not talking about the Jim Carrey 3D animated Christmas Carol, which as much as we could.
We're not talking about the Disney's Mickey's Christmas Carol from 1983.
Now, the one that I really want to talk about is it's personal for me on two levels. Muppet's Christmas Carol.
Yes.
is literally one of the best childhood memories that I have of my entire life for 2 reasons. The story is being told through the eyes of Ebenezer Scrooge, as always, this time played by Michael Caine. Michael Caine literally does not break the character of Ebenezer Scrooge. Now here's the thing about Muppet movies. Most Muppet movies have to include all of the Muppet characters. There's 2 characters that play a part that does not exist. Gonzo and Rizzo. Those 2 characters do not exist in the story's universe, but they're there. Their purpose in the story is to carry you through the story. They are basically what people call meta nowadays, where you are in their shoes watching the story unfold. You obviously still have Ebenezer Scrooge, and he's going through his lines, and he's going through his life, and the the spirit of Christmas past, spirit of present, and spirit of future. That is Ebenezer's journey. Gonzo and Rizzo just follow along with it because that's the Muppets' way of taking you through the story. Otherwise, why else would you be watching it? And why else would the Muppets be involved? So, obviously Kermit plays Bob Cratchit, who is the main guy who works at the establishment that Scrooge owns. Then you have all of the memories and things that they go through, but you see a lot of these characters come to life in a totally different way. See, that's what people need to understand about the Muppets. The Muppets is not trying to make things childlike. They are taking the Muppets and making them actors in a story that you already know. Christmas Carol, Treasure Island, perfect examples.
Well, not just that, even the movies prior to that, like in the 80s. I mean, with the Muppet movie, Muppets Take Manhattan. I mean, literally. They may not be stories that we know, but they are playing characters that it's just, you can relate to them in every aspect.
The fact that they are puppets or the fact that they are animals should not matter. The fact that they are playing a character going through something in life that anybody can go through is what you're supposed to grasp onto. So, with this case being Michael Caine literally does not divert, and I know this for a fact. The other reason why, Michael Caine does not divert from the script of A Christmas Carol because I have worked a professional production of A Christmas Carol. Scrooge says Scrooge's lines. He does not stop, and basically the story does not end because Muppets are involved. It just so happens the people in his life are Muppets. So I really love the true, authentic relation to the original script and the original story of A Christmas Carol, and I really love the storytelling that they have there. Obviously, Kermit is one of the most heartfelt characters out there, so he is a perfect person to play Bob Cratchit. His wife, Piggy, I mean, that's there literally for laughs because
she wants to karate chop Scrooge.
Yes. Now, with that being said, his wife was not, in the original story, was not happy with how he was being treated, clearly. I just really love the authenticity of the story still being told 100% to fruition. Like, you get from point A to point B at the end the exact same way, whether all of the other cast was played by people or by Muppets. That is the most impressive thing of this entire movie. So, I give this movie a solid A. Absolute A. It tells you the story you want to hear. It just adds a little bit more fun using the Muppets, whether that's for kids or young adults like me. Am I a young adult or a real adult?
We're real adults now.
Rocket Queen, fantastic. I'm a real adult.
Muppet's Christmas Carol, just as fantastic.
Absolutely. Fantastic film. If you haven't seen it yet, it is A Christmas Carol, just so happens to be with Muppets.
Amen to that. Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure that you leave a thumbs up, leave a thumbs down if you don't agree with how we, reviewed the beer, reviewed the movie. I mean, honestly, for both of these, if you've had this one, obviously you know how good it is. And if you've seen Muppet's Christmas Carol, obviously you know how great that one is too. Other than that, make sure that you share on social media. And as always, it is the time of giving. Push that little red button. Don't forget to ring that bell for instant notifications. Also, make sure you check out Hefe's channel, Beer You, Beer Me. He's been putting out quite a lot of things, and he's been doing an Advent beer calendar of his own, and you know what? I'm looking forward to it. I love watching his stuff, and I love him being on this channel doing a lot of this stuff, because if it weren't for him coming on here, I wouldn't know most of the stuff about beer that I know now.
You've come a long way, my friend.
Thank you. Until then, I'm Wildman Wes. I'm Hefe, and we'll see you next time on day 18 of What's Your Poison's 24 Beers of Christmas. Take care, be safe out there.